criticism. How many people are good at taking it? Actually, very, very few. Usually when you get criticism, it feels like a bit of a punch in the gut. But actually, if you learn to listen to it in the right way, it can be really, really helpful and informative. It can help you to improve whatever you're doing, whether it's making something or providing a service. And it can really help hone what you're making into something better than it was when you first made it. So, you make a prototype and then you modify it and then you modify it again in line with criticism that you've received. Now, because most people aren't that great at taking criticism, quite often people use intermediaries to field the questions and relay the answers, because quite often when you're dealing with people in the front line, a lot of them don't have any manners, and some of them don't have any patience. They may have a lot of choices and they have very little time to relay to you. Uh, they don't want you around, or they're not interested in what you're offering, and so they can be very rude sometimes. Um, in my view, this is why it's good to get people to market your stuff, professional marketers, because they can deal with a lot of the vitriol in a sort of slightly detached way, won't take it so personally, and can feed back to you what their findings are in a reasoned, responsible way. If you can afford to get people to market your product, it's really worth doing it. I remember when I was young, because I liked sheep so much, and I've been involved in looking after sheep. I was mad about wool, the textile wool, but there are some things that wool isn't suitable for, isn't as good for as other fabrics. Other fabrics are better at doing it. And because I was trying to market what we were selling, and I wasn't appreciating the values of other products on the market, I actually wasn't doing a very good job for the customer, because I was trying to sell them something when there were better alternatives available. This is the same about any service, any goods, anything to do with your personality. um, Sometimes if you take things too personally, uh, you damage yourself, and that's really not useful. That's really not a useful thing. Uh, so this is why people have things like teachers and marketeers to handle criticism appropriately. It's a little bit of a cost. A lot of people think it's a bit of a waste of money and they can do it themselves. Um, but my own feeling is that that doesn't tend to work as giving someone sole responsibility for doing that, if you can.